we last spoke, we did an interview where, you know, the whole backseat thing was coming up. I was getting really a lot of kicks because people were like hashtagging no backseat and this and that, right? But this year, because of the stance that I took and because of the developments that were made, we have at least 5 artists that we're able to help produce their very first, if not hits on the radio station. And we've done photo shoots for these artists and helped them to really kind of get themselves situated in a proper direction with the way they promote themselves. We've also begun to help them with their management. So while people were busy saying this and she's trouble and she's the reason this and this and that, I was busy taking part of my career and sharing it with other people. So now we have Crazy under our roster, so he's rolling with Asylum. Vikings, we have Revelation, we have Junglers, we have Caston, who we're helping out, and just last night we launched our very first sound and song, where we Ground Empire, which is the movement that I formed, is actually bringing together young producers, young artists, songwriters, poets, spoken word people, just basically people of that nature that love the arts and these things. We even had dancers like Jade who passed through. And we're doing a big melting pot. So what we did last night for the first one, the young producers came and they showcased their works, and we had some of the accomplished artists pass through. And the booth was crammed with like 5, 6, 7 artists just freestyling and making up songs, and we were taping it. So at the end of the night, because if you catch a vibe, we don't want you to forget it. So at the end of the night, what we did is we would have taped everything that happened. So just to play back and see which artists like what track they did, and then you could email it to them and say, okay, this is the producer of that particular track that you sang a song on. So because the atmosphere was just vibes and people just off the top just coming up with ideas, singing, and if somebody get a chorus for something that you sang, they would jump in and we taped it. Then you could go back and decipher, okay, we did a song, this was nice, whatever the case is. And it was good because now we have, from last night, a couple of these spoken word people, personnel, artists, linking up with some of the producers from last night because they did poetry pieces on the music. And we had Jimmy October, Zaki, we had Uzi, Class, we had Charles, TC, Bunch. Did a freestyle battle with some of these people. It was awesome. Revelation. We actually produced some of the artists, but we're also trying to have the younger producers get a chance at doing stuff with the bigger, more accomplished artists, as well as having the younger artists see how the bigger artists do it. So we mix, like Class is an accomplished producer, so we mix accomplished producer with 2 unknown producers. And then we have unknown artists with more accomplished seasoned artists like Bunji Garlin and they. So when you have that whole big melting pot, you will learn something from somebody that's actually there, whether it is a producer or songwriter or artist or whatever, you will learn something. It'll be very hard for you not to at least pick up one piece of something. Well, we have some international collaborations in the works that I can't say of yet because I'm not one of those people that drop names and stuff like that. So, well, Boy Wonder's working on a couple more tracks for me. I've already done something with a couple other producers, and trying to finish up my 2015 first debut soca album. So hopefully that'll be finished and ready for shelves in February. And so far, it depends on how much I complete. If I finish 10, then I'll just put 10 or 12. I'm trying, the only past song I'm trying to put on it is Catch Me. Other than that, everything's gonna be new.